Welcome to the ultimate battle. A battle of the ages. The battle that will decide the fate of the world. The almighty, powerful being versus the undecided king of the universe. Dun dun dun! These two. Two of the most delicious cameras in my collection. I like these two. Particularly this one. This is an original Diana. It is a fully plastic, point and shoot, 120 camera. Now produced by Lamography. They were originally made by a plastics company in Hong Kong and were sold at things like carnivals and stuff like that. And here we have the ugly little runt of the litter. The Kodak Brownie 127. A slightly chubby Baker-like box. Takes 127 film. And it's like a little nugget camera. And I want to talk about these two. Because I feel like if you were looking for a camera in the 1960s, then these would have been your two, main options. Do I get the kind of fancy, kids camera, popular with all the cool kids? Or do I get the budget, family camera? Yeah. So, we're going to start with this. What is the difference between Diana over there and this? I think this is more of... It's easier to use. It's a lot more simple. This, you actually have to focus and things, and it's got more options and clicky things, and filters and stuff like that. This is a lot simpler to operate. So if you were someone in the 50s thinking, oh, I want a camera, but I don't want, say... Ow! And this one's from the 60s, but say you're not looking for something that's more professional, these are from the 1950s all through the 60s. If you just wanted something simple, unintrusive, this is all manual focus and special new 35mm. This thing's cooked. It doesn't work anymore. It's a display piece. It's a lot more complex. This is just grab it. Done. Yeah, they're two very, very different kinds of cameras for two very different types of people with two very different sets of needs. If you're looking for one now, I would personally recommend something like this. Like a 1950s Agfa one. They're decently cheap. You get them easy. Usually they're 35mm, so you can still get the film. These are a pain in the bum because these take 127, which is type of roll film. So they're just not as easy to use, and the film isn't as easy. Well, it's easier to use, but the film isn't as easy to get a hold of. It's a lot more annoying to find. But moving on from the technical side of things, I think this is actually made quite well in comparison to this. Because this is meant to be because the Diana's meant to be almost a toy camera, it's built a lot worse. It's more plasticky, it's more bendy. This is proper solid Bakelite, this. It's got a nice built-in strap, hang on that, you could probably hang from that. It's just built better. It's got plastic lens, I think. But yeah, it's just a lot nicer. Again, if you're looking for something more hardcore, one of these. Get yourself one of these. They take a long time to get a hold of and to get a feel for, but they are proper nice little cameras. If you're looking for a point and shoot to just impress your friends with, looks nice decoration, go for it. If you're looking for something, if you're just getting into analogue photography, don't get this. You will find it very annoying trying to get the film. You can only get it from select sites like Analog Wonderland. Go check them out. Fully sick deals. They do 127, any kind of film you want, 16mm, 8mm, anything. 110. Go check them out. Seriously, they are fully sick. Yeah, these slightly podgy, annoying to get the film for, don't take decent pictures. They're just basic. Sure, if you want a cheap roll film, I guess it's fine. But just get a brownie. But boom, done. Just get a brownie of sorts, and does the exact same thing with an easier to find film and better photos. Yeah, it's the Destroyer of Worlds and the Destroyer of Taste. We're going to do something. But its competitor, sorry about that little interruption, little dude. Its competitor, move out of the way, Podgy, and you, clear out. This is where things start to kick off. If you're looking for a good roll film point and shoot, with all these bits of functionality, all the little dudes, you got it right here. It's perfect. It's a great collectible. They take great photos. They're just harder to find. That is one of their flaws. They are collector's items. They've always been collector's items, and they will forever be collector's items. They are, if you're looking at original ones, they're rare. some of them are. Like Blackjack ones, the Blackjack edition. Like, in the box, that's going for at least 100, 150. Like, these are a lot more difficult to find, and they're a lot more fragile. Very fragile. Like, if you drop them, they basically shatter fragile. I say, if you really want one, but you don't care about all, like, the collector's stuff and, like, it retaining its value, I'd get one of the reproduction ones. This is an original one. I do have a reproduction one somewhere. But I'm not sure where it is at the moment. I'll have to dig it out. Yeah, if you don't mind splashing out, they're fine. But if you just want one that works, then, again, just get a brownie, mate. Just shut up and go and get a brownie, for Christ's sake. Yeah, they're not as good. Again, comparing it to this. This is cheaper, more functionality, but way harder to understand, way more likely to break internally. This is way more simple. I think this still sits as the undevoted king. This is the king. Can't be dethroned. This was never in it. I can't personally recommend this. It's just not good. They're not worth your money. If you see these at car boots and stuff, they're not valuable. Do not pick them up. Please don't. They're not worth your time. They're not worth your money. You can, if you desperately want one, you can find one for under £5. Never pay anything more than £5 for these. They aren't worth it. They're not worth the money and time required to find film for these, to locate film for these, and to actually get them working. They're just not worth it. It's not worth finding a lab to develop this stuff at. It's just not. This competition... Step away, you're not involved! This edges it out. The Diana. It just beats it. It's a little bit worse built. It's just too much of a hassle to get working. I recommend one of these over these. If you see these, you want them as decoration, fine. They're slightly podgy, they're annoying. Don't turn it into a lamp. Don't turn cameras into lamps, please. It's just... This is good. If you want a basic 120 point and shoot, you don't have to worry about, you just set, focus, up. If it's not jammed like mine is, it works. Yeah. It works. And that's it. That's what we do. Thank you for watching. Please unsubscribe. Please don't. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. I don't care. Probably not even watching this anyway because I have a tiny channel. I have one subscriber. That's me on my phone. So hello me. Goodbye, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. And yeah, buy this. Not this.